How to Write in 5th Grade, Volume 3 of 11. Copyright 2014, Luke Sullivan. An informational prompt. An organized student finds it easier to be successful. Describe how to be organized. Your first two assignments were informational essays explaining why it was important to follow rules and why you chose a place for a field trip. Here's the writing structure for an informational writing. You begin with a specific topic. You generate 3 big idea paragraphs. You summarize everything at the end. The informational structure is used to give information, explain, describe, answer questions, or show how to. It's the most important structure and the one most used in middle school, high school, and college. The key words in the writing prompt are describe and how to. We use the informational writing structure when we want to describe something or we want to tell how to do something or how to be something. Let's begin with brainstorming ways to be organized. Use a blank piece of paper and list big ideas associated with being organized. Only write fragments or phrases that remind you of your big idea. Do as many as you can, but don't take more than 3 or 4 minutes. Look at your list of big ideas and choose 3 that you can describe well. These are not the best ways to be organized, but ones you know and could describe to other people. While using how to write, you've learned to use adjectives and sensory details to describe places and people. You learn to use actions and behaviors to generate character traits or qualities. Use these techniques and graphic organizers to gather the elements to fill out your informational worksheet. Write your name on an informational graphic organizer. On the line for general, write successful students. On the specific topic, write describe how to be organized. Let's look at the big ideas I've chosen. I can describe what the student planner looks like, and I can describe how to use a student planner. So I would use some of the descriptive techniques we've talked about to create elements to develop the paragraph later. For the big idea neat desk, I can describe what a neat desk looks like, and I can describe how to do it. Again, I'll use the descriptive techniques we've talked about to create elements to later develop the paragraph. For the big idea, eat healthy, I need to explain how having a healthy body leads to an organized mind, as well as describing how to eat healthy. Last time, we looked at our prompt and decided that we needed to make an informational essay. We brainstormed ideas on how to be organized. Then we completed an information worksheet. Today we'll write our first draft. Look at your graphic organizer. Do your big ideas describe how to be organized? Do you use adjectives and sensory details underneath your big ideas? Do you give characteristics or qualities? Were you able to use imagery or word pictures? Improve your graphic organizer before you write your first draft. Take a piece of the class writing paper, write your name and today's date. In the writing skills section, write 3 developed big idea paragraphs, descriptive details, Clear steps with organizing words. We are writing a how-to essay. We'll still use an informational prompt, but the goal of the opening paragraph changes a little. The first paragraph of a how-to essay needs to introduce the how-to and explain why you're teaching it. The specific topic is being organized, so I'll start with the broad concept of successful students. By connecting the broad concept of successful students with being organized, I'll explain why I'm teaching it. You write your opening paragraph. Begin with the concept of successful students and end with your specific topic of describing how to be organized. This is a paragraph that I wrote. My first sentence contains my broad concept. In the next few sentences, I explain why being organized is good. Then I end my paragraph with my specific topic of describing how to be organized. This is the third time this year you write big idea paragraphs. Your paragraph starts with organizing words introducing the big idea and indicating more ideas to come. Your paragraph needs to do two things. It needs to describe a student planner using your sensory elements of adjective-noun pairs and imagery, and it has to describe how to use a student planner. In my paragraph, I began with the sensory elements and then explained how to use it. The paragraph could have worked equally well the other way. The paragraph for big idea number 2 will be written in the same manner as you did for big idea number 1. This time, you have to begin with organizing words that help transition between the two big ideas. You're signaling the end of the first and the beginning of the second. For this paragraph, you can mix your descriptive details in with your instructions on how to keep a neat desk. In the paragraph for your third big idea, you need to explain that a healthy body leads to an organized mind, and you need to describe how to do this. Make sure you begin the paragraph with organizing words that signal this is your last idea. Your closing paragraph is a summary and so what. In your first sentence, you signal the end of the essay. An easy way to do this is to condense the opening paragraph into one sentence. Then, you remind the reader of your big ideas by mentioning them in one sentence. Use the rest of the paragraph to prompt the reader to continue to think about your ideas after putting down your essay. Now go back and read your essay. Does it make sense? Is there anything that sounds wrong? Look in the writing skills section of your first page. Did you write 3 developed big idea paragraphs? Did you include sensory and image descriptive details? Did you write clear steps and use organizing words? Good job.